See, now this is that bullshit. So the game and Stitches are now beefing because Stitches wants to go around posting videos on Instagram holding up AK-47s, which some people say were BB guns or, pellet guns or whatever, that he doesn't really, either he doesn't own a AK-47 or he at least did not brandish one on Instagram and that the gun was fake. But hell, even if it's a toy gun, it's still, a threat on the game's physical safety, because you could technically kill somebody depending on where you shot them with a pellet or a BB gun. For example, if it goes in their throat or up their nose, or probably in their ear too. There's certain places that, you wouldn't want to get shot with a BB or a pellet. But at the end of the day, Stitches has been talking a lot of shit about game and whatnot, and everybody's just kind of sitting back like, whoa, what's going to happen next? I mean, how far is this thing going to go? Now we know what happened next. So Stitches posted some alleged text messages conversing with the game, and they read, and I quote, the game allegedly said, "You think you funny, ninja? I thought we was good. Hashtag Pyru." To which Stitches allegedly responded by saying, "Shut up and fight me, pussy." To which Game allegedly said, "What you gonna gain by fighting me?" Pause the story right there. You really think that the game said, "What you gonna gain by fighting me, homie?" Nah. I think Game would have been like, "Alright, let's set it up, homie." I can see Game now like, okay, let's get it popping. Anyways, Stitches goes on to say, "I'ma show everyone how you a fake ass pussy ninja, and don't try to apologize when you send subliminals through Twitter, sucker." To which the game allegedly replied by saying, "I see you took this to the gram. I'm ready. I'm Bompton Pyru. Don't play with me, boy." And of course, Bompton is Compton with a B because game is a blood and Pyrus are bloods. Then allegedly, Stitches said, and I quote, 100, say no more. We'll see you when your ass come to Dade County, pussy ninja. To which the game allegedly posted a green light, stoplight that is, and said, "Green light, fuck you and Dade County," end quote. Okay, so here's the deal. If you guys don't know what's going on here, Dade County has some hood places over there, from what I understand, and that's of course over there in Florida. I think that's Miami. Basically, what Stitches is trying to do is get the game hurt, because even though Game is a blood and Game is a gang member, Game used to be a Crip, and I think his mom was a Crip too. Even though Game is an actual gang member, a real one, and one from California, not somebody who's from New York or somewhere like that claiming to be this, that, and the third. He's an actual authentic gang member from California, and you'll get killed playing around saying that you are one and you're not one out there, right? Just like if you're in Chicago, the real bangers are from Chicago and California. I don't know what that watered down shit is anywhere else, but the real shit is in Chicago and California, from what I understand. Anyways, if you sit up there and say Game said fuck such and such hood, and remember, he said, now that's a county. I don't know how many cities, towns, or whatever are in that county. But could you imagine, Game comes there to do a show. He's minding his own business, and then just a bunch of motherfuckers come up to him like, "Oh, word, you said fuck us, Game? You said fuck us?" Then you got people from the surrounding cities, like multiple cities, all the little hood spots, the gang members popping out like fucking cockroaches and shit. And then the Game gets hurt or worse. You know what I mean? Because this dude done put some false message out. I highly doubt that Game would say fuck Dade County. Because what the hell did Dade County do to him? I'm not trying to pick sides or anything, but we don't need you. You need more people, Mr. Stitches. If I had stitches, I would laugh so hard I would bust my stitches. Who the hell believes this silly shit? People in Dade County don't believe it. In fact, if you're from Dade County and you think this is some motherfucking bullshit, post a message below. If you're from Miami, you think this is some bullshit, you think this is all lies and a fabrication, post a message below. Let everybody know that you think this is some bullshit. But anyways, this is all my opinion. No offense to Stitches. And I believe Stitches is really an actual street dude. But I think he's clowning on the internet, and the shit that he's clowning about just shouldn't be said. Like, I think he's taking the whole I'm going to get me some publicity off of somebody else's back thing too far. I mean, I can understand him doing it to a degree, especially considering the fact that the Game is the type of person who will actually respond to basically anybody. So he's taking advantage of it. of the fact that Game is hot-headed and he's out of control. He's basically playing this dude to get some publicity, to sell records or whatever he's doing, get some YouTube views or whatever. I can understand that. But I just don't want to hear that Stitches got hurt and end up having to get some stitches because he done said something that's going to fuck him over. I can understand Stitches going out there and getting his money, and I'm happy he's making this money. I'm actually happy for him. I don't like Stitches' music. I don't like his personality. But I don't want him being in a fucked up situation. I want him to get his money too, because I don't like, cutting off any other man's money. That's just not how I operate. If I fuck with your money, you had to do some foul shit to me for me to come for your coins like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that type of guy. But anyways, at the end of the day, Stitches, chill. Nobody believes that those fucking text messages are real. In fact, if anybody believes in the world that shit was really said, please post a message below. Let us know, because I think your ass is crazy. And I need to tell you that you're fucking crazy. That shit right there, I'm willing to bet good money, was just made up for publicity. This is all my opinion. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Oh, and before I go, for the record, I just wanted to say this. It's officially time to dead a rap beef between two men when you begin posting text messages from one another, because it sounds so saucy. Somebody needs to throw a tranny in between them to distract them. Because who the fuck goes to war like this? This shit is not manly. Posting text messages? Really? That's how we doing the war thing in 2015? That shit is mad suspect. No offense, Stitches, but seriously. Posting text messages from another man? I mean, when you did it with Kylie, those alleged text messages, it was cute, okay? We gave you the benefit of the doubt because it was a girl. But this shit doesn't seem right. So, no offense, but please cut it out. End the beef. Thank you. Meat Magazine.